Adams' shot is off. Well, Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. That's good. 7 points for Dante Exum.
I mean, that's just too weak on the coverage. Heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you the game.
And here is Beal. Fareed setting the pick for Rose. And the wide open shot from Green. Drains the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 1.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. He used that pick to perfection. 19 points here for George.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Rose. Beal, that's for 2. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Beal's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
Bradford, guarded by Green. Dishes it to Cantor. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
10 seconds of the shot.
There's the pick. Here's Bradford. Another one falls for Chicago.
Very well executed pick to give them all kinds of space to get that one off.
Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Rose kicks to Adams. Adams, right side. Back to Rose. Adams down low. And the wide open shot from Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And George, here we go. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Now here's Rose. Kicks it to Beal. He feeds it to Fareed. With the floater, it's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, George. Here's Cantor. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Detroit with the ball. 6-point game. Rose gets to Adams. Back to Rose. The dish to Beal from 12 feet out, and the jumper is on the mark. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter. The Bulls leading by 4. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And George with the stuff.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Rose. Paul George making his last shot. Just 4 to shoot. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb. Rose has got 13 points in the second half. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Now, here's Cantor. Not a lot of room. Exum dishes to George. It's stolen by Green. Fast break Detroit. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on George.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Detroit, down on the floor, Steven Adams.
He misses the free throw. Can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Bulls leading by 3. Passes to Bradford. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cantor. No good. And Detroit the other way now. Beal the pass to Adams. Beal against George. And Beal kicks to Rose. It's good. This game is all even. Rose has got 10 points in the quarter.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Exum with a wide open look. Good. Nothing but net. Now a timeout called by Detroit. So it's Detroit now, trailing by 2. Top of the key, Rose. Fareed setting the pick for Rose. Here's Adams, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. Both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well.
Chicago calls timeout. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, George. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? He has 23 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there, because he's got the touch tonight.
He gets the first one, and that gives them the lead. is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like what we have here.
Rose attacking. Now the feed to Beal. Back to Rose. The Pistons working the ball around now. Green dishes to Beal. Clock at 4. No good off the back of the rim.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
The pass to Hart. Out to the right wing. Pass to Exum. There's the pick. The 3 from George. And they will go over the back on the play.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback route.
Here is Rose. Rose double-teamed. And Fareed gets to Green. Outside Rose. Feeds it to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, the way to go here, you got to get a quick basket and then a foul. That's the only course of action at this point.
And it's key who they foul. Don't send an excellent free throw shooter to the line here.
Here's Rose. Right side Rose. Outside Green. Misses the 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Beal. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here. And Paul, first, congratulations on the win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Paul, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Paul George.